y'all can't even see me. Alexa, turn on all lights.
Okay.
All right, there we go. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay Scott, your favorite H-Town amputee, coming to y'all with a new vlog. And as y'all can see in the description, your boy finally got approved for a prosthesis. It's going down, baby. So, you know, I'm about to record everything, the whole process, the casting, the whole nine. It's going to be a bunch of videos, a series of it, man. So, yeah, it's been a minute since I talked to y'all. But I'm back, and I ain't going nowhere. So, stay tuned. Let's get it. Alright, so I done done my routine this morning, hit me push-ups and everything. About to get started. Y'all about to follow me. Y'all about to follow me for the day. And y'all gonna see what the first day of getting casted and fitted for prosthesis is like. I've never done it before, obviously, but hey, y'all, we gonna do this together, alright? Y'all ready? Let's go. So I made it to it's time to get it. Finally get me the leg. Be cast for it anyway. Y'all gonna go through the process with me, baby. 3D scans. But yeah, it's about to go down. My man right here, we about to get the process going. I don't know what we about to do, so this contraption.
Video of the whole casting.
Yeah, I mean, if we can, I can set it up somewhere really.
Okay, so the only thing you're gonna be in your underwear.
Oh, okay.
So these are basically some casting shorts, and we're gonna take these and put them on you and cast over your leg.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
And so I get you down to your underwear, I put these on, I take a mold of you, and then I take the mold off, and I mean you're in there in your underwear.
Okay.
And so I'm okay with it, but it's your.
No, I got you. Y'all not gonna see me on the underwear, so I'll be back to y'all in a second.
Leg on. One is, well, in your case, one is to put a Velcro strap coming off the bottom. That'll thread through the bottom of the prosthesis and hold it on. And then the other ones have a rubber gasket that comes around here and actually seals off air, and it holds on by that suction. The problem with the seal or the gasket is your leg can't fluctuate in volume a lot. If it does, it becomes a problem. So we use the lanyard on your first one, let your leg shrink down, what we call mature, and then, you know, a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, when your leg's just not changing anymore, then we can maybe do the gasket one. But in the beginning, it's far better to use one like this because you can add a whole bunch of socks. We can pad the socket. You get a lot more life out of this prosthesis. Okay. The knee and the foot, those should last long.
So this is what goes in my leg first.
Man, chilly.
A little tight.
Oh, it's going to be tight. Once it's on, this is what's holding the prosthesis on. So you want that nice and tight. And you'll definitely have, your leg's going to shrink. So this will get loose over time. Right now, it's pretty snug.
I know, because I mean, I've been wearing the shrinker and everything, but
right.
It hasn't really went down much. So.
It will. When you start walking on it, it will. It's going to go down.
Oh, okay. It's not that bad, because I'm thinking I'm going to be pushing it real hard on the bone that's right here.
Nope.
Because I mean, the last time that the shear of it, like, because where my bone is and how the scar tissue was, that I might have to get some surgery reconstructed.
Don't know. I mean, yet to be determined. Hopefully not.
Right.
Hopefully, you know, we don't want to put pressure right on the end of your bone. The whole purpose of everything else we're doing in the socket is to keep pressure off the bottom of the bone. But the scar tissue is what we just don't really know until you start shrinking and walking on it, how that'll handle it.
That's interesting.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna move. I'm gonna move your phone as I.
So since I do a lot of moving and working out, and I'm very active, does the wear and tear on it, is it gonna like wear and tear faster?
So yeah, if you're, the more active you are, definitely the more the prosthesis wears down over time. It's not that you can't do all that stuff. I want you to do all that stuff.
Right.
But you got to understand that it's just like a car. If you drive a car super fast all the time, the parts aren't going to last as long.
Right.
Prosthesis the same way. You're walking on it, so that knee's bending every step, that foot's flexing every step. You push it to the limits by walking really fast, running, lifting weights, squatting, stressing the foot, stressing the knee. Then yeah, the life of those items will be shortened.
Okay.
Not, there's still, I mean, the knee, which I don't, I have to look. I don't know if the warranty on it is 2 or 3 years, but I'll look it up before we fit you with it. I got to look and see. I think we're getting a 3R80, I believe. And so
3R80, what's that?
that's the knee. It's the model.
Oh, okay.
So there's a manufacturer out there called Autobach. And you go to their website. They've got some great products. There's also one called Oser that has some great products. There's a number of manufacturers, but the knee that I think was prescribed was a 3R80, and you can go look it up online and see kind of what it is and what it does.
Okay.
Watch some videos on it.
Okay. Do I need to switch out like the foot when I do certain things?
No, that's more complicated than it is worth it. The foot should be able to handle most stuff.
Okay.
If you're going to lift, 100, 150, 200 pounds, there's some things we got to talk about as far as.
I definitely will.
Yeah, I mean, so the feet are rated to your weight. So what do you weigh?
Right now, last time I weighed myself was like 158.
Okay, so you're 158. So I got to order a foot for a 158 pound man.
Okay.
Right? If I order a foot for a 300 pound man, it's going to be super stiff for you to walk on. Every step you take is going to be like walking on a brick.
Right.
It's just not going to flex or anything.
Okay.
However, when you lift 150 pounds, it'll be under the correct weight limit. So we've got to kind of come up to a middle ground, whereas you're not going to break a foot prematurely because you put so much weight through it.
Right.
And at the same time, it walks well when you walk and want to do your day-to-day activities.
Right.
So I'll look at the foot that we're ordering, and I may even call the manufacturer and kind of find out their suggestion for that particular foot with lift and weights.
Okay, cool. Make sure I'm in, so you can see me. We in here. We in here. We about to do static stuff. I'm about to stand on it. Whatever you just said, static.
All right. So this is the liner similar to the one we used last week. But
Do I need to take my shorts off?
Nah, I don't know. Let's see. They're pretty loose. We'll probably be all right. Let's see. This is going to be way too long.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. So we're going to have to cut it. So we're going to roll it on. How come you're not wearing the shrinker?
I took it off this morning.
Oh, okay.
All right, so my foot hasn't came in yet, so I won't do any walking today. It's more like static, me standing on it and seeing how the cast of, my stump feels and how it feels, and if it works, if it don't work, trial and error type stuff. So hopefully next week my foot will be in here, and then y'all can see me fall or something, But hey, stay tuned for the rest of this stuff, man. It's still interesting, if you've never done it before. Yeah, you got it. All right, yeah, next. Get everything, man. You got these stride rights. These like grown folk stride rights right here.
Big boy shoes. Alright, so I want to put this sock on you to tighten it up. So a little bit tight, but that's what we got. Alright, so lift up and then down.
Oh, this is definitely super different.
A little crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Just got real?
Yeah.
Now look, don't take your hands off the bars, because that knee can buckle. And if it buckles, guess where you gonna be?
I don't feel
down there on my laminate tile.
I'm kind of used to falling now.
No, I don't want it to happen. Not on my watch. All right, put your weight down. All right, so that's better in here. Not as tight, not as high.
It feels like, you know what it feels like?
What?
Like
that's your foot?
no. I feel like I'm floating.
I feel like you're floating. You are kind of floating in there. Let me ask you this: where you were feeling that pressure before, do you still feel it as much?
It's up here. I don't feel it
up here and in the bone, everything.
I still feel it back here.
So. But is it less or the same? Hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
All right, so you're already letting go of the bars.
Well, I just want to see.
I just want to see. I just want to see
what it feels like.
I just want to see on the floor. All right, so here's the deal.
Oh, wow.
This thing isn't aligned to you. Mm-hmm. It's not made for you. It's not the knee I ordered for you.
Right.
Everything's different.
Right.
But I wanted something just to kind of see when you move on this, how things feel.
Okay.
So I'm using this merely as a diagnosis as to, is this socket doing okay?
Okay.
There's still a few changes I want to make to it, but it's hard to tell statically just standing on that little tripod.
Right.
If it's going to hurt when you start walking.
Right.
So know that this is plastic that can crack. Mm-hmm. It's glued together with some epoxy that can break apart. Mm-hmm. Everything about this spells it can break, so don't let go of the bars, okay?
Okay.
You
want to record?
Sure.
We just want to move a little bit.
You just pick it up and just point.
I don't expect you to be able to just come cruising out the gates. So just take it slow.
I'm a little hard. I know it.
I'll go behind you.
Okay,
So I want you to get out in front of you. So just kind of shift your weight to it. There you go. Bring it forward. And then
is it supposed to bend?
It is, but you have to do certain things to get it to bend freely. So that's not how you want it to bend. So put the prosthesis behind you a little bit, and then put a little weight on the toe, and hold on to them bars, and bring it forward while you're putting that weight on it. Keep bringing it. Now, more than that. More weight on the toe and a faster move forward. See that? It let go. So that's how it swings through. Now I don't want you doing all that crazy movement every step, but part of it is because I don't have it aligned to you. So don't pay too much attention to whether it's letting go or not.
Right.
I've got to change things to make it let go to how you walk eventually. And then lift and bring that. Don't do all that leaning. Stand up tall. You're trying too hard. Just walk. There you go. See? You stopped thinking about it. You took a step and it worked. It's crazy. I know. Back at it.
I'm trying to think about it.
Look at that.
I feel so weird.
That wasn't even pretty, but it was pretty.
I felt that.
Yeah. So here's what you should be kind of the motions. This is your prosthesis side. You want to pull back and then pull forward. And then as soon as that heel hits the ground, you want to pull back and then pull forward. You've got to tell that leg what to do. It's not going to do it on its own. Even though it's a fancy leg, it's not that fancy. And so you've got to tell it the motions to do and not do. And you do that with your limb by pulling forward and backwards. And it's going to take time. You've got plenty of strength, there's no doubt about it. But getting to where you know what prevents it from buckling takes time. Much better.
I gotta get used to being on this thing. I'm so used to being on my crutches.
Well, and I'm gonna mess you up because next week I'm gonna have a different knee and a different foot. This one walks different than the other one, but it's all that I had on the spur of the moment.
Very good. So
Wow.
Crazy.
When he doesn't think about it. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about what you told me, like pull back, basically walking. And I just have to use my stump so long that I don't. The motions are
Crazy. So you've got video of this, so I can now say I want a clip from you of that first lap you took and the fifth lap you took, side by side.
I felt with that part.
It may be, and the prosthesis may be a little bit tall, maybe a tad tall. I haven't really even checked your height, but I mean, it was close from the standing platform, but it could be a tad tall.
There he goes, taking his hands off.
I know.
God.
In the perfect world, I would change his socket flexion a little bit. Now, being that he's young and strong and active and works out and all that, I doubt he's got a hip flexion contracture. He probably doesn't have flexion limitation. He's probably pretty dang neutral. And so, he does not like holding the bars. We're good, man. Get you another lap.
Got a good lap though.
Dude, that was a good lap.
You gotta go back good though. Can't go back messing up. Gotta get 2 good ones.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
We in there.
Now, to sit, there's two ways on a hydraulic knee. One is just to sit and it'll start to bend. Kind of flex into it a little bit. Keep going, bend your knee, bend your knee. There you go. And it'll bend with you. The other one is to release it.
Kind of that feels funny.
Getting you up there now?
No, when I sit. I mean, I guess it depends on how.
Let me see what that one is. Okay, lean forward. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
This is crazy.
Right above the bump.
Robocop in this thing.
All right.
So I gotta take it off now?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good job.
That's
today,
cool
man.
though.
You're a quick learner. No doubt about it.